So the reason why I bring this up is because I actually read a business article it was posted on Facebook. I don't know if you saw this, but it is the one thing what is Nike doing wrong right now, which is putting a lot of money on an emphasis on sneaker like basketball shoes, while Adidas is mainly looking at lifestyle. Like, they've managed to make a running shoe a lifestyle shoe, guys.
Wait a minute.
But Nike pioneered that.
Yeah. Okay, fuck the new releases. Let's just get into this for now.
But you're
okay.
I gotta bring.
You're right. No, you're right. And then, like, we touched on this weeks ago, if not months ago, that no one's wearing high performance basketball shoes.
Dude, we've been calling it this
anymore,
like the whole year, right? That's why I'm a little bit worried, because I'm a Nike guy. Like, I want Nike to succeed as much as any other.
We love Paul.
But the fact is, dude, they're estimating that Adidas in a year, and I get goosebumps when I say this, that they're going to overtake...
No, I disagree.
Jordan.
Yeah,
Stop.
Bullshit.
Jordan brand might be overtaken.
I read this article in a business magazine.
Jordan brand might
Jordan
be
brand.
Jordan
brand might be...
Okay.
First of all, Jordan brand's not in trouble.
No, I'm not saying that.
We're talking about Jordan brand specifically compared to all of Adidas. I don't even know... Joey, you might know. Sure. Is it Adidas just footwear or Adidas?
Well,
it was all when I saw that article as well, and I think it was
you
all
saw
of Adidas.
That? So, it's not
so like we're talking about apparels,
because
they were referring to Kanye's song "Yeezy Jumped Over the Jumpman," and it's like, okay, well, Jordan brand versus Adidas is not the Yeezy.
No,
it's all of Adidas, and then that's Jordan brand, which is not all of Nike. It's
now if you want to be specific and be like, so yes, Yeezy jump over the Jordan brand.
Never.
No, it's like it's Yeezy and Adidas, and all of us jumping over.
Not yet.
No, because they're getting
very
close. The people are seeing people. I'm getting,
and they were using share as the most relevant thing. Like Jordan brand by itself has, I think this is where they were talking about footwear specifically, was that Jordan brand has something like just a hair under 12% of the entire American footwear share. It's like 11.6 or whatever. And Adidas had their second record-breaking year, and they're at 11.3% or something. It's plus or minus 0.2%, I think, something like that.
The entire company.
That's right.
Yes,
that's right.
Yeah,
and Jordan brand is theoretically like only 30 years old, right? Correct. Theoretically,
yeah.
Like we could say it was all under the Nike umbrella up until a certain point, right?
Yeah.
So
then technically Jordan brand's only since year 2000.
Yeah. So
I know
that's what I mean theoretically. Yeah. And how old's Adidas? Like how many? They got to be like, yes, that's the chart that we always put up on the thing. Yeah. And then it seems like Adidas has been around forever, like the 20s,
right? Almost 100
like
years.
100 years, and it's finally catching up. But it's not always this way, right? Adidas and Puma did rule the world at one point when it came to footwear, and Jordan brand is inceptioning like the casual market, and they've owned it for the last 20 years. And Adidas is finally making huge steps. Like, first of all, I'm not taking anything away from Adidas. Adidas is absolutely killing it. When it comes to growth, nothing even comes close. Adidas's growth is huge right now, but we're talking about sales numbers in a whole. That comparatively, yes, Nike, no one can touch them. Like, no one's even close to touching them. And Jordan brand, they're doing worse than projected, let's just say.
But that's just something that you expect from a business that has been doing it well for a certain number of years. Correct?
Jordan?
Or
Adidas?
Nike? Yeah. Because they're such a big entity, and they've always been in sports life, no matter what it is.
Yep.
They're always going to be breaking in the money because they were there first. That's just the fact of it all.
Nike
in terms of the U.S. In terms of the U.S.
Yeah.
They've had the biggest share.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, when it comes to Nike and Adidas and stuff, I don't take particular biased interest towards each one.
Of course.
If anything, like I've bought more Adidas than I have Nike the last 12 months.
This is awesome for us because like these guys are going at it. We're getting like the best shoes ever.
At discounts.
Dude, we just got Parleys that like are fucking recycled materials, and hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Multicolors are like nonstop.
Exactly.
And we're seeing huge, probably the largest growth in like the last 5 years of non-athletic
individuals or influencers per se, really driving the product. And Adidas has done probably much better than Nike in the last little while. Yet made this huge impact where it became more about entertainers and about influencers in different genres. And that's made a huge impact on the visibility to the product and people wanting it.
But do you think that's the age-old question? Do you actually think that translates to sales?
Here's the thing, though, dude. You can't
I
say
think it does. I just don't know to what degree it does.
Here's the comparison I like to make.
A lot of people don't watch sports anymore, guys.
But I don't. You're gonna always say this. It's the base models. The Stan Smiths. That do the core, but. The driving the visibility of the brand and having the cool factor of the brand, being the brand that's like of the moment. Adidas is really driving that.
Adidas is, but they've never stopped driving heritage and classic models. Okay,
no.
Superstars and Stan Smiths always sold extremely well overseas and even to some extent North America. And the argument that I keep seeing online, and it's been a hot topic because of a certain article being released as of very recently, is that did Kanye West make an impact on the sales figures of Adidas?
Yes.
Some people... See, here's the difference.
I don't think it's sales figures. I think it's just visibility to the product.
That's the thing. Does that translate to sales?
That equals to sales. That equals to sales.
There's two ways to see it.
You think that equals sales? You think Kanye West's visibility, notoriety, and all of that stuff translates to sales? How many people do you know that a few people that own a Yeezy?
The answer is me.
Well, no.
I do, me.
Dude, the answer is myself.
You know a few people who own Yeezys.
Yes.
How many people, since Kanye signed with them in late 2013, have gone to buy, that you know of, that have bought a ZX Flux, a Superstar, or a Stan Smith?
None. But
those are the top 3 of the 4 selling Adidas models.
I understand, but it opens up. I've known them buy several Ultra Boost, several NMDs, even the Inikis.
Okay.
Anything that's new school.
Okay, Pierre,
even
that's
the
great.
EQTs.
That's awesome. Yeah. You said that. Okay, but we're directly saying, did Kanye West have an effect on the sales figures?
Yeah.
So you're telling me EQTs are selling because Kanye is a part of Adidas?
No, because...
Exactly, you said no.
No, because of brand awareness, right?
Yeah,
it's intangible. You can't hear... You can't...
Are you saying that if Kanye wasn't with Adidas, okay, let's just say that's happened. Kanye was never with Adidas. These EQTs that are absolute fire wouldn't be selling off the shelf already on its own.
I don't think it would have probably the same visibility as it does.
You guys are nuts, man. Like a good shoe is a good shoe, dude.
Of course it's a good shoe, but there's something to say about a brand that you are not aware of. So pick any brand of shoe that you're not aware of, and if someone that you admire or that you follow, or a musician or an influencer or someone that all of a sudden says, "Hey, have you tried this brand?" And then that's how young individuals will get inspired to go try something different. Is that it's heavily
that's hard to say, man, because we have.
I think the greater
we're
the
double the age of the demographic we're talking about.
Yeah,
right?
but
here's the thing. Here's the argument. These people are like so Kanye everything. Okay. Yeah. We're talking about. I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing. I'm just saying a lot of these younger generation that gets influenced by media, social media, blah blah blah. They get like all really riled up with like hypebeast blogs and shit like that when they see Kanye just looking fire, wearing whatever. Okay. Don't they want to emulate Kanye so bad that they only buy the stuff he actually had on his body?
I think it starts there, but then it starts with you looking at other things. Yep. I don't think it's just
that. I totally agree with him.
That's the thing, man. Like there's a huge argument because you can see it both ways. Kanye saying,
I'm not saying that he's directly responsible for the growth of Adidas. I'm just saying that it's influenced it. Yeah. I'm sure that there you can
everything influences.
Sure. I'm not saying it's a vague question, dude.
It's a vague question.
There's that literal question of asking, did his shoe make an impact? No, because he doesn't make enough shoes to make an impact.
Boost still would have probably done very well.
Exactly.
Regardless. But visibility to it as well.
Okay, here, let me ask you this.
When you say visibility, how do you equate that when he's never been seen strapped with a like an NMD or a
NMD did ridiculous, like did ridiculous.
Well on its own.
How would you explain lineups for Ultra Boost or NMDs or Nikes?
Low demand here, low supply here.
No, okay, fine, that's fair. But
look at everywhere else in the world. Like we see some of the VSG crew, shout out, that are like in Poland and Germany and all that stuff, and it's just a wall of shoes. Like here,
okay, how much visibility does Kanye have in that continent?
But now you're negating your own point.
How so?
Because it's probably not as much as it is in North America.
And we're
okay. I'll give you a real life example. Okay. We have people that come into the store, customers, okay, and they're already wearing Yeezys on the way in, and they actually come up and just ask for a Yeezy in their size, a different one that they don't have yet, and then they would just pay up and then fucking bag it up and walk out, and knowing for a fact that this person that just paid $1,000 for a pair of Kanye West shoes doesn't even know who Kanye West is. What does that say? Does that say that?
How do you know that he doesn't know Kanye West?
It's widely known amongst some of the employees here.
Then why is the shoe popular?
It's a dope shoe.
I don't think it's a dope shoe.
Come on.
How many pairs do you have?
No, I don't think it's. I think it's shrouded in several mystiques, in my opinion. Technology. I think hype. I think the whole Yeezy factor of it. I think it's a multitude of things. And if they don't know, there's going to be people that don't know, dude, just because they're hyped up. But there's also going to be people that will be
We're talking about like me going out as, a 20-something-year-old buying Jordans with my own money, okay? And I have all these Nikes. And how that relates to what the point I'm getting to is like...
How do they know, so that age group that's going out to buy a Jordan, how do they know about Jordan? How are they influenced by it?
Just the same old outlets of media, I would imagine.
I would think it would be...
It's a legacy that Michael Jordan...
I don't think it's Michael Jordan's legacy that's leading them there. No, I think it's the influencers. It's the people like Travis Scott and all these other people who are performing in original 1985 Jordans that are driving visibility to this product.
I'm agreeing with you a lot today, dude.
Well, no, because I think it's true. I think
I agree with
there's
you.
a reason why these companies hire these people because they're so high profile.
He's getting his mind blown right now.
That has some tangible benefit to it. You can't say that it doesn't.
Let me ask you this.
That's
okay,
my point
quick question.
How very little it is, or how great it is, I don't know. But you can't say
intangible. Correct.
You can't completely nullify it and say that it doesn't have any effect. It does.